Yo, boys, back with another video. I just got done with this game, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to push, but then I realized that the game's not meant to be pushed right now. I need to play beforehand. So when you think the end of the season is when most people play, which it usually is, this is the first time in any season that there's less players now than there was, you know, like in the middle of the game. Like, this should be the peak time for pushing. And you know, I think there's 3 or 4 2200 players, and I'm 2600 CR, so I'm like 25, 80, or 70. And of course, honestly, I probably would have went 1 and 5 because the only reason I even won is because the Ret Paladin's 2300, and the difference between 2300 and almost 2600 is a big difference. It's easy to get to 2400, or I wouldn't even say it's easy because the game's so bad, but you know what I'm trying to say. The difference in between this is like, it's like a 1600 arena player versus like a 2300 arena player. Like it's that much of a difference in between that time because rank one's like 2800 plus. So, I mean, I guess there is something I could have done better, but otherwise, I think I did pretty good. Like if you look at my gameplay, I think I messed up. This is my first solo shuffle today. I just logged on and I honestly queued a few arena to get warmed up, or else I just would have had cool fingers. But I mean, yeah, I made a few mistakes, but I don't see why I'm getting destroyed like I am. Like, why is it so unbalanced? Why does it feel like if I make one mistake, it's just instant losing? I'm bleeding everything because solo shuffle. When you're playing with the Mimi, I end up literally lagging here, or my FPS just goes out for no reason. Nice. But yeah, it just feels like if I make a mistake ever, if I don't fake cast every single cast, I lose instantly. There's no way I can win. It's like, it feels like that on every tune. If I miss a fake cast, if I miss a fear, if I miss a cyclone, if I don't Rubeam perfectly, if I don't do damage perfectly, I instantly lose the game, no questions asked. If my healer gets kicked or CC'd at all and I don't pre-bear, insta lose. Like, it's actually just disgusting. I end up fake casting him here like a god, I know. But yeah, I just like, I didn't see what else I can do this game to win. It just felt super one-sided. It all depended on whoever had the DK or whoever wasn't on the Boomy's team, which is me. Which honestly, the Mistweaver is like, I don't know. You guys just have to watch with me here, but I was gonna push rank one, but then I realized that yeah, it's way too late in the seas. I don't get enough rating for me to get somebody who's 22 or like the lowest people I've gotten were 1900. Hard stuck 1900 at 2500 plus. I feel like that's just disgusting. That, by the way, just so you know, I waited an hour in queue for that. For this game right here, I waited an hour in queue just to get this lobby with 423, or let's see, one, two, I think it's two or three. I can't tell because it's so little, but um, I just I want to know the reason why I can't get people my rating. I want to actually know because I know there's enough players playing the game. So why am I not? Is there really not enough people playing the game? Like this guy's hard stuck 2300. He has 700 games at that. That's hard stuck. Even if you're healing, it's still hard stuck. It's like when you're at this rating, you gotta. You just. I need people my rating. That's just all. It is what it is. Like on my healer, I understand the same thing. Obviously, I got to like 2100 a day on my priest, and then I realized that I just queued too late in season. I need to queue. Like it was like it's like I don't know. It's just so weird. I wish they would just come out and say we're not gonna work on the game, so then I can play early. Cause like if I play too early, and then I'm getting screwed over, because I don't want to play the game unless it's fun. Like if I'm just losing all the time, I don't want to play the game. So like usually they'll tell you, or you'll notice like if they won't even say anything, because a lot of times for like a year and a half they won't say a single word, and then they'll finally say a word after 2 decades, and then they'll say something, but they didn't say anything. They should have just said that they're not working on the MMR or nothing, because like you had a false hope. Because they said they were buffing the MMR, but the MMR just never got buffed. It got up by like 10 points. The whole reason I can't gain on this Boomy or any of my characters is my MMR. It won't go up. It's like stuck to my exact rating. Like I don't know what I don't know what the problem is, but I don't know if it's just you guys or if it's just me. Is this happening to everybody, or is this happening to me? I don't really watch anybody who else plays the game. Like Crusader's the only person I watch, and he has the same issue. But the problem is these people have 90%. They have all day to play. I don't have that time. So I'm trying to think of what I could have done to like maybe I just queue in at the wrong time. I'm just trying to think, like for next season, obviously, because obviously next season is not going to get fixed. They would have announced it with the next season. So I mean I guess I'll play solo shuffle BGs. Maybe it'll be solid. I guess I don't really want to play solo if it's like this again. I just want to play something that I don't have. I don't know. I don't know what I'm at. The point at it's just like I'm trying to just play whatever's casually. I don't want to have to. I cannot play 10 or 15 hours a day. Like I'm not a streamer. I can't. I don't get paid to play the game. I just can't do it. A lot of other people can do it, but I just can't. Like most people that play this game are addicted and they have that time period. I just don't have that time period. I'm trying to figure out, if I gotta just, only play on days off to where I can queue 10 hours a day. But I don't know. I have to figure something out. Because honestly, if this was season 1, I would have got rank 1 on a bunch of characters. But since it's time period over skill or anything else, that's my issue. That's where it comes into like, oh, I'm a casual now. I'm not like somebody who can play 10 hours a day and that just be easy. Like I can barely get, 3 or 4 hours in, and that's like barely. And most of that time I'm in queues. Like I'm getting like 2 or 3 solo shuffles and that's it. That's not I don't know. And I really wanted to push. Like I wanted to push my rogue, I wanted to push on characters, but it's just like when it's this little, I just don't have that time period. That's just all it comes down to. Maybe it's just me being a casual and that's just how the game is. Maybe I just, I'm just not meant to push until they buff it. Which I'm fine with, I guess. I mean, I wasn't really expecting rank 1. I have the skill level to get rank 1. I don't have the time to get rank 1. Fake cast him on his CS again like a god, I know. For some reason, my heals as a boomy feel insanely weak, if you haven't noticed. Like my renewal, or I don't know what it's called. But they just feel really bad. Dude, I'm pre-cogging. They're giving me... these. By the way, this mage is a 2,900 player in 3s as well. I thought it was Aegis. Maybe it is Aegis. I don't think so. Maybe. I couldn't tell if it was Aegis or not. It might be. I don't know though. But I mean, I'm just glad that it isn't just me. Like it's not just me at this CR. It's like it's just like it's plenty of people. So I guess I'm fine with it. I mean, it is what it is. I didn't have the time. This guy just gets blown up without bubbling. This guy doesn't bubble 2 times, and he doesn't click Magic Block ever again. He clicked Magic Block 1 time so far. He didn't even click it last game. He didn't click bubble this game, and I think this next round he didn't. This is a 2,300 ret, and this is what I'm talking about. The difference between a 2,300 player and a 25 or even a 2,400 player, the difference is just so it's too much. And the thing is, there's nothing I can do about it. Like if you guys have any suggestions, because obviously I'm not a rank 1 boomy. I don't know if I'm doing everything correct. Yeah, I obviously mess up. I never say I'm the best, but I'm definitely eligible for rank 1. I play good enough for it to be rank 1. Maybe not the best, because obviously I've only been playing boomy this season. So, I mean it's been pretty fun. I just wish it was season 1 MMR and it would have been great. I actually would have gotten I would have got just a ton of rank 1s. So what I plan on doing is I watched a video of Snoopy, and he was sub rogue burst test, and it was a short. But what people don't understand is with the new sub rogue damage, if you do not click a single button this goes with every class. If you do not click a single button and you let them, if let's say you use all your abilities before they use their burst, you should die in a global or 2. I'm not even kidding. You should be dead for every class. In Fire Mage, If you do not click a CD and you get outplayed, you deserve to instantly lose the game. Obviously, maybe not one shot, but like 3 to 4 seconds, four max, perfect. Shadowlands, like I said, Shadowlands season 1 and 2, the one shots were insane and a little bit overtuned because a lot of people were just doing it overall instead of just doing it on burst. But if they just did Shadowlands burst and don't give them consistent damage, if you're going to give a class insane burst, they shouldn't do any consistent damage. They should have mini go, sure, but those mini goes shouldn't be anything. They should be able to, you'll still need a teammate to kill. You know what I mean. It's really simple to balance the game out to where you'll know who the good players are and you'll know who's just a bot. Like you'll know who's just at a certain rating because they're playing a class, quote unquote, the Red Paladin. This guy has had Hodge for the last 2 decades. I want to know when he clicks it. Let's see. So he can Hodge the healer at any time. Nice, he Hodges. Very guys. And by the way, if you wonder why I didn't go for the Cyclone, yeah, I haven't been playing Boomy long enough because these guys pillar hump harder than anything in life. I actually think I do get the Cyclone here though. Boom, nice. Got it right before the DB. I end up knocking him and he ends up kicking him. So he kicks air. I guess he didn't notice. I guess his mind was like too focused on the kick. I end up trying to off heal him here, but he is blind. Is he gonna click it? Blind. Yeah, magic bob. Land hands. Magic bob, bro. Land hands. Magic bob. Lay on hands. Let's see. Anytime now, buddy. I believe. Oh, repped again. Nice. Okay, so he still has magic bob. Or he should have magic bob. It's literally a fire mage. It's the only thing that we can lose to is a fire mage right now. We should beat this comp. I'm not gonna lie. Like we just, he just needs to use magic bob. The mage is the only one doing burst damage. The DK only has burst damage on his gargoyle or whatever it's called. So he has land hands. He has Hodge again. He should have already gone Hodge, but can I see Hodges? No, it's DR. Rip. Or wait, did he? Wait. He didn't Hodge? Question mark? Okay, I didn't even see what happened. I thought, wait, okay, he dies here because he doesn't know how to land hands or, we have Orb, we have a Revival. No, we're not going to use the button. Not use a single button. No Magic Bomb, no land hands, no Revival. No, we don't need those. We don't need it. And by the way, these are 2,300 players. The people that are throwing are always lower than you. And it becomes a habit to where you'll start realizing somebody who's messing up, and not even messing up, they're generally just not at a pace to where they're supposed to be at this rating. And you can't blame these people either. Like, you can't sit there, you can't blame them. You have to blame Blizzard. It's simple. Because it's not their fault. They're being put in a bracket that makes zero sense. Because I guarantee this guy's not on a record. I guarantee he's not going like 6-0 or 5-1 every other game. It's just like, it is kind of weird. I end up getting his CS and his kick. Like, I precog 90% of my games like a god, because these guys just can't kick me. Best Pally in game, like, yeesh. But, yeah, I kind of just wanted to make this video, and, I was actually excited to try to push, but then I keep realizing that it's too much time investment, and, I work, obviously. And I also have back issues, so I can't just sit here for that long. But it is what it is. I mean, next season, hopefully it's better. I'm going to be honest, if it's not better, I just won't queue solo shuffle. I'll queue like arena and just do carries for gold. I think I'll have a lot more fun, and I think, honestly, it'll be better for content-wise because you guys like seeing rogue content. And if rogue's solid and they don't butcher it the first day, hopefully, if it's broken, it's broken, and you can nerf a class. Just give us overall damage and take secret attack out of the game. There, you just fix your game. Shadowlands Season 2 Rogue. Make your burst actually do something. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? But, yeah, I highly doubt it. But, it is what it is. This guy magic bobs this game. Oh, see, yep. When he's not on my team, he magic bobs. But when he's on my team, he's clueless. So that's nice. He could have kicked me right there, by the way, but you gotta remember, not the flame, but 2,300. There's a big difference, big old difference. But it is what it is. I mean, the end of the season, I'm kind of ready to be done with this, Dookie season. I've been annoyed. I haven't had fun playing, and I want this just to be over. I want to restart, and if solo's bad, I'm just not gonna queue it. Simple. I'll just wait until next season, season 4. It's just like, it's too much to queue and waste my time on it when I can just queue arena. Even though arenas are terrible, I'll just queue 3s and stuff. It'll be a lot more fun playing with people that, you know, aren't just throwing away my rating for nothing. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will be back in season 3. Adios. I'll still be uploading, by the way. PVs.